Hey there, Kurt. Hi there, Dino. Seen any interesting news stories lately?
Kim Kardashian and Kanye West appear to be headed for a split.
The Cleveland Browns into the playoffs for the first time in 18 years. Congrats.
Already moving beyond GameStop.
Nah, nothing too exciting. Have you seen the Marble League Winter Special? The what? Yeah, the JMR is holding a short little contest between 16 teams for winner and... Kurt? That's my department. I'm supposed to produce something for that. I already missed season 2 of Marbula 1. I can't afford to miss this. I'm screwed. Kurt, just calm down. Everything will be okay.
Curtis Camtosaurus to room 71 please. Curtis Camtosaurus to room 71. Thank you.
Room 71? Isn't that capital G's room? You're screwed. You wanted to see me, sir? Yes, come in. You know you're supposed to make a video about this Marble League, right? Yes, sir. And you know that this isn't the first video you missed about the Marble League, right? Yes, sir. Look, normally I'd go into this whole long-winded rant about accountability and expendability and threatening to erase you from the canon and make you look like Chuck Cunningham. Who's that? Exactly. Point is, I need this video done, and I need it done now. And I know that things haven't been the easiest inside the office, and definitely outside the office. So, to help, I wrote a little script together. Oh, thank you. It says I wrote it? You did write it. I transcribed the video. You transcribed a video that doesn't exist yet? Time is an illusion. If it will happen, it has happened, so I just watched the video ahead of time. Speaking of which, you need to go on set. You're due to record, now. But the studio is on the other side of the building. How am I supposed to get there? Luckily for you, space is also an illusion. Wait, what the I am so confused. So yeah, the winter special for the Marble League was a thing that happened, I guess, because some of these teams haven't suffered enough. It also helps the teams keep their performance up in the Marbula 1 break and the main tournament off-season. Let's see how all these teams performed, shall we? This was the best that we've seen the Momos perform. Normally this would be an insult, but for once it's a compliment. The last winter tournament saw this team injured to and on the verge of ineligibility to compete had it not been for Team Primary to step in and drag you down even faster. But look at you. You even won a medal in a thing. Good for you. I know there's some sarcasm in there, but actually, good for you. If this team stays healthy, then I'm excited to watch them perform in the future. The Thunderbolts have been taking after their football bolts and really underachieving. Even when they nab a gold and a silver, they still choke when it matters. Maybe they could learn a thing or two and fire their coach. This team has been stuck in the doldrums since 2017 and it's not getting better. I got a feeling that they can recapture that 2016 glory in their near future and not disappoint for once. Which is a fairly generous thing for me to say. What a way to break in your new uniforms, Pinkies. It was so exciting to watch. Man, the Pinkies really like not winning, don't they? Every time I think there's no way you could get any worse, you just keep going. I'm impressed at this point. 5 years. And only pain to show for it. Keep up the good work. The Chocolatiers failed to qualify for the Winter Marble League in 2018. So that right there was all I needed to know to not expect anything great from them. Want to know what other teams failed to qualify in 2018? The Quicksilvers, the Golden Orbs, the Gliding Glaciers, and the Blackjacks. Not good company there. Maybe it's only a matter of time before they join them once again in obsolescence. Whoop whoop. The way the Midnight Wisps performed might make you forget that they actually won the Winter Marble League in 2018. A fact so overlooked that even I didn't know about it until I was given the script. It's really sad to see them act competitive, then bring nothing to the table. When you're in a position to drop below the pinkies, something is seriously wrong. I have no idea how to think about the Crazy Cat's Eyes. One moment they can barely roll in a straight line, the next they're winning 2 golds in Marbula 1 and 1 in the Winter Special. And then absolutely nothing to round out the tournament. They go from 1st to 3rd to 4th to 8th to finishing in 11th. Maybe in the future they'll pull a Raspberry Racers and win big out of nowhere. Or maybe they'll pull a Minty Maniacs where they fly high and fall hard. For some reason, I'm sorta leaning to the first one, which is weird. I'm not going to say anything. I am biased. Marbula 1 Season 2 has had the Savage Speeders and O-Rangers fighting for not last rather than first. You had a chance at running the table and getting onto the podium, but you lost the gold medal in ice hockey. I'm keeping my eyes on the Savage Speeders though. They're not dead until they're dead. Like Golden Orb's dead. Speeders, I hope you do your best. And still fail. We watched the Patriots' empire fall, we watched the Warriors' juggernaut crumble, and we've seen a Yankees powerhouse not reach a World Series in over a decade. Now it's your turn, Speeders.
No, my dear doctor, you must die. Die, doctor.
I'm biased. As much as I want you to kick ass, I know that it's not as easy as it's been in years past. Even with the abysmal showings in Marbula 1 and at the start of the Winter Special, they managed to run the table and managed to almost win the whole thing, but ended up nabbing a silver instead. Not too shabby, but you need to get that gold to re-establish your position as a force to be reckoned with. 2018 was not a fine year for Galactic. You know, neither was 2020. Maybe it's the host curse, maybe it's being a middle-of-the-road team for forever. 2021 looks just the same. They missed out on the podium by a half a second in the snowboard cross and got beat by the O-Rangers in the bronze round for hockey. Oh, and they took dead last in speed skating. Maybe they can patch up the holes, or maybe they need to tear it down and start again. Unbelievable. I knew you were going to blow this from the very start, but seriously? How did you get an even worse showing than in 2018? I find it amazing that you actually got higher than 8th in something. You need to make some moves on your roster and soon. I wasn't sure about spending energy on you, but now it's too late. There will be a Snowballs roast video. I'll see you then. Ah, the Oceanics. The reason I started roasts. 2020 was a step up from 2019, but that is the lowest bar imaginable. 2018 was the best year for the Oceanics as they nabbed the bronze overall. Now they can add gold medal to that trophy case. Based off the full Marble League, I knew they'd make a great run here. Snow is just frozen water, you know. Thus, even though this was only 5 events rather than a full tournament, their legacy of failure comes to its conclusion. It was fun while it lasted, but I'm sure you'll be back here again. I know the Minty Maniacs made me eat my words and then regurgitate them slightly back in 2020, but they had to watch out for that dreaded host curse for this tournament. I suppose 4th overall is better than whatever the hell happened with the snowballs, but that's not saying anything. Maybe they're a top tier team, maybe they won't leave the grasp of their own showdown status. Who knows? I knows. They're gonna revert back to their old ways. The Razzies are pretty good for the fact that they only started up in 2018. They got 5th overall in the snow, and they wanted to get back to that 2019 brilliance after lackluster showing in the main tournament and Marbula won Season 1. They started slipping in the speed skating and bobsled, but beating the speeders in the gold round for hockey let them just barely miss the podium overall. This is why ducks fly south for the winter. They can't handle the snow. No medals, no momentum, and no drive. They made that 2019 debut look like a fluke. I'm starting to think that it was. You don't need to hit the panic button yet, but do keep it within arm's reach. Or wings reach, or whatever you gotta do to get good again. The Hazers started out hot in the first 2 events, but started slipping in the final stretch. Luckily for them, so did most of the pack, and the Hazers escaped with the bronze overall. This is just how the Hazers do. The Hazers and 3rd place go together like peanut butter and jelly. It worked for them in 2019 and it worked for them in January. But now you gotta take it up a notch and start going for the gold. They'll shake their eternal bridesmaid status eventually and find their true love, which takes the form of a championship. Many people are rooting for you, even though, much to your behest, I am not one of them. The Balls of Chaos, oddly enough, performed not bad in 2018, but 2020 was yeesh. 2021 has been faring just as well for them. Honestly, 14th out of 16 teams just doesn't surprise me. They live for chaos. It's in the name. There's no order to anything. They've never even cracked double-digit scores in any event this tournament. They managed to get not last because of Chocolatiers and Snowball's reasons, but their disappointment should not go unnoticed. I think the only way for you to become watchable is to wait for an absolute miracle, or to start making some rearrangements to the team. Your choice. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. More roasts soon, more not roasts soon, and I'll see you when Marbula 1 starts back up. Peace. Made a pretty good video. I should know I watched it already. Watch video, check. Transcribe video, check. Drop off transcription, check. Watch video again, check. Make phone calls. I know just who to call first.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. Please check the number and dial again. We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is... We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is... We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is... We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is... We're sorry. you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is. We're sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is. We're sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected.